Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates. Toss the rest, okay? Ooh, universe, love begins, obstacles and challenges. What's new? Okay, so we're all facing obstacles and challenges in the universe. And, you know, I mean, it all kind of begins with you. The number one. Love begins. It all begins with you. Alright. So how you handle these obstacles and challenges are important. Time to rest and rejuvenate in your home, in your base chakra. And try to find some kind of positive movement forward, no matter what. Lots of projection going on out there. I can't watch movies, I can't watch anything because of it's just all hate and victimhood and bleh. I'm sick of it. But it's giving me a reason to get out more. So there's that. So as long as the third eye is conflicted, you know, what you see is what you get kind of thing, then you'll stay here. And either way, it's destiny. You know, I mean, this is the destiny of what other energies want you to manifest. They want you to manifest the mental conflict. They want you to manifest the obstacles and challenges in your own life so you can't see your destiny, which is happiness, the wheel of fortune, you know. And it's the wheel of karma. So if you project that out, the obstacles and challenges in not only your life but in other people's lives, you will never find the glory of grace, which is acceptance and being able to reinvent yourself in a certain way. Immediate future, and I'm a little behind on reading, so if you're waiting on a reading, please be patient. Got a lot on my plate too. So here is the recognition and reward in the immediate future for the conflict and defeat that you have endured. 5 of Wands. This is a new beginning, though. So I feel like you're being recognized and rewarded for being able to overcome the obstacles and challenges and the conflict and defeat in your life. The changes. Changes. And you can change it. You can always change. You just need to take kind of a pause here. That's the challenge. To recognize and reward yourself where you have grown, where the growth has changed you from this into a more harmonious based energy. Because the devil can tempt you and you can fulfill your own wishes. So if you're accepting the obstacles and challenges and not trying to overcome them or the conflict and defeat, well, you know, that's what's going to come back. And this guy knows it, okay? That's why he's trying to make you give up, make you feel completely defeated. And I always say it, there's 2 ways looking at them holes in your shoes. You can dig the ventilation or you can sing the blues. It's always a choice. Because this manipulation is real. And it's projected into my collective, it's projected into the world. And here we have another 5. It's financial and material changes. and the truth about that. And I do feel like this has to do with relationships as well. So keep that in mind. 555 right off the bat. There's something changing here. And the devil knows it. And they don't like it because this is where they want you. The hope or the fear of this energy or entity, I should say, is to have you suffering in silence. Now, you can overcome this, which is, you know, in my own life, I have had to overcome so much, that I'm lucky I'm still standing, I'm still here. It's because I've had to overcome death itself. You too can overcome this by making alliances with your demons. Instead of denying that they're there, you know, feel it. Let it out. Take time to rest and rejuvenate yourself from that toxicity of the whole thing that's going on in the world. And you'll be able to overcome anything. Anything. Even death. Final outcome. Final outcome. Yeah, baby. Wow, it's in reverse. So you're defeating some kind of authority here with your strength. Look at this. So spiritual strength. Didn't know what you had backing you up. They didn't. But they want strength over it because you have no power here. But that's what they want you to believe. When in actuality, it's just a projection of themselves. The heart says everything. So, this is a projection of someone else onto you. And it's somebody who has no authority over your spiritual union in your life. Your spiritual strength is your key to the fulfillment of wishes that you seek. So be stronger than the devil, because he got no authority. You got no power here, as Gandalf says. You have no power here. Unless you give it to him. I mean, you can volunteer it. It's what a lot of the elites traded for money. I'm just saying, you know. The only reason why they're in the position they are is because they traded it for the 3D, for something that I just posted something on my Instagram about how you come into this world with nothing and you leave with nothing. So make sure your soul is clean, so you don't take that into the next reality. Or you can stay stuck in the obstacles and challenge and conflict and defeat where this energy wants you to stay. Or you can overcome it. Because they don't really have any power in your life. This is a dictator. This is somebody who thinks that they could tell you who you are, how to live, and what to think. And if you let them, they'll succeed. Or, no matter what, you can choose la la la, the white dove of peace. Like I said, trust me, they're being paid to confuse you, to make you try to crawl over each other for the next best thing in life. Because materiality or materialism is what they think that you want. I think all you want is a little love, but that's just me. That's my personal opinion. Real love, not this projection shit of whoever's got the most toys wins. No, like I said, you come into this world naked, you're gonna go out the same way. I guarantee you. So move on to calmer waters and enjoy your life. But if you're chasing your tail and you're like, oh, I gotta do this now, or I'm gonna lose out, that's FOMO. Fear of missing out. It's an illusion. And move on to the sunshine. Move on to your happiness. La la la. Ta-da! When you move on to calmer waters, you see the truth for what it is. No matter what, you see the truth through the lies. That is your true destiny, which is the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. You know? The Queen of Swords extends a hand. But she don't play. She don't play with the truth. She don't play with the facts. What is this third eye chakra in the most recent past? Because trust me, this is a world scale of trying to affect everybody's third eye. Everybody. Everybody. Not just you, but everybody else too. There's a relationship coming in that's going to include a lot of other people, or it has already come in, because it's the star energy. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're a businessman or a businesswoman, and they, because it's King of Pentacles, you are the judge, jury, and executioner in your life. Keep that in mind. And regardless of what these other people are doing, you can choose to do the right thing and be recognized for that. The right thing being the good of all, not just selfish manifestation. But I mean, always manifest the greatest good for yourself. But understand that when you manifest something for your well-being as well as everyone else's, that the rewards are much higher, because that's your soul speaking and not your wallet. Some of these people think that the wallet is the only way to spiritual strength. No. That's how you lose your authority in your own life. You're giving your power away. Immediate future recognition and reward. What is this recognition and reward for? It looks beautiful. I mean, whatever, the spiritual strength overcoming all this suffering and conflict, because they have no power here. As long as you don't give it to them, they ain't got it. The King of Swords. Six of Wands, and the truth always wins. Dark or light, these people want to project like angelic energy, demonic energy. Well, there are two trees of life. One is the demonic, one is the angelic. And you are in control of that if you choose to be. You can use your shadow as much as you can use your light to level up in your life, but integrity is the key. Honesty is the key. The truth is the key. And that's what wins. Mind blown, right? Yeah, right underneath it's the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. So when pigs fly, transformation is happening on a global scale and nobody can stop it. I have Leo and Sagittarius, Scorpio on the board. And the devil. And the devil. The devil. Balance. Temperance. Grow your wings. Growing your wings and letting go of a certain belief system or contracts. But buying your own stairway to heaven, and not literally, but through a release of emotions. Feel it. Let it out. If you gotta cry, kick, scream, yell at the ceiling, ask God why, cry, let it out. You'll feel much better once you do. And if you have enemies, you have enemies. Bless your enemies as much as you bless yourself. And watch things happen for you that are good and positive. Because, you know, they only, like I said, these energies only have as much power as you give them. They don't actually have any kind of authority over your heart. But if you think they do, well, wish granted. Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. That's Five of Wands on the Five of Wands. So, everybody's fighting for this Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, you come into this world naked, you go out the same way. Everybody fighting and fussing and arguing, trying to defeat each other and climb over each other to get to that light. When you got it on you, you don't have to give that away to nobody else. It will only disempower you. And if it's all about the swing and the money, well, this too shall pass. The strength of your brand new passionate beginning relies on acceptance and understanding that you are the star. You are the star of your own life. Look, you want to be a puppet on a string? You want to rest and rejuvenate. And wait for your ships. Wait for the right things to come in for you. Because these energies are really, really going all out. They're on their last leg. So they got nothing to lose at this point. So if they could keep you in the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, you won't be able to heal. And that's what they're counting on. Your suffering. Because that's what feeds them. Step away. Go enjoy the sunshine while it's still here. Because believe me, they're trying to do that too. And live your life. When you're no longer feasting these energies, they no longer have any power over you. Sagittarius energy with the Wheel of Fortune. And even though this fight is real, it is real. It's not like it's some sort of illusion, because this is the whole battle of dark and light. But understand, dark or light, the only thing that will remain is the Ace of Swords and the love, the Queen of Cups, the loving, nurturing, kind being. That's all that's left. The soul. Lots of people are fighting that right now. what you choose in this very moment and for the rest of your life will determine your wheel of karma. Are you hurting others to get ahead? Or are you uplifting and empowering them to fight for themselves, to fight for their sovereignty, to fight for their brand new beginning? Lots of choices and options and confusion. Okay, this is the outside influence, and it's like massive. This is mass psychosis. Because this temptation to get you not to reach for your destiny or your wheel of fortune is the mass psychosis. It's what I see in the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords. So many things to choose from, yet you can't decide. Why? Because it's being thrown at you constantly. Every new thing, every new gadget, every new this, every new that. Remember, you came into this world naked. You're going to go out the same way. So make sure your soul is right with itself. That's judgment. That's healing. That's healing the confusion. That's healing these many, many timelines and choices that are being thrown at you at this time. Got a lot of fire on this board right now. And I think that's because, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, because that's what, or the Ring of Fire, the dragon energy. They want you to suffer, especially the mother energy. If you're nurturing, kind, loving, and caring, they want to delete that. So there is none left in the world. Don't give them the satisfaction. Realize the truth of who you are. You are the stars. You are the cosmos. You are all the planets. You are everything. Realize that your heart is directly attached to that. Realize the truth and cut anything out that isn't serving you anymore. I mean, these energies of toxicity and hate and competition and all that. Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they're stressing and depressed and can't get any sleep because you're becoming. And they can't make you self-sabotage and continue the suffering of the collective through a belief system. Taurus energy to the Queen of Swords. This is your spiritual strength. Realize who you got backing you up here. This is your higher self. And it's much, much bigger than you. It's much bigger than you. Your physical body. It is what you are as a projection in the so-called matrix. And this person's worried and depressed because you're finding your own power from the past, present, and future self. And they don't have any authority unless you give it to them. And that's the truth. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Swords. You are being recognized for whatever you're doing in the collective right now to help. Expectation here is the change. And the Empress. The expectation is the change. And this is what these lower realm energies are really freaking out about. Because you're taking your power back. You're becoming. Toil and labor in reverse. I don't like how this came out, but I'm going to say it anyway. But to those who are not working on themselves and expecting death and poverty, then that is the journey you're on. If your recognition and reward for your balance and your truth is what's at stake here. Or you can believe what you see and hear all over the world right now. Not that it isn't happening. But choose which dragon to feed. And expect the best. And you'll get the best. If you expect this, guess what? If you feed this, guess what? I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying that you have a choice to help or to harm. What's it going to be? This is the devil energy. And I'm not saying, if you have an addiction issue, maybe it's time to address it. Or maybe it's time to change it. But it's not time to feed these karmic fleeting triggers, and it's time to put the karma down. Resentment that let go. Let it go. It's time to let that go. Give it wings. Reminiscing keepsake. This is something that you're holding on to. And somebody's out there just spreading it around. And I do feel like that could even mean dis-ease, because you're spreading that not you, but these people are spreading this negativity on a global scale, which is spreading the dis-ease in the body, which is blocked chakras. And if you haven't looked at my chart about what blocks the chakra system, your energy body, which is your power, it's on my community tab. You can scroll down a little bit on the community tab and there's a chart there. Start working on that, and you'll see that your blocks will be released and you'll be free of them, instead of letting them dictate to you how you behave. One night stands, good time, not a long time, or something better. something better. For yourself, for everyone involved in your life, and for having the power to know the difference. Which dragon you gonna feed? The dark dragon or the light dragon? I mean, my suggestion, and this is what I practice, what I preach, is to bring them together and walk the middle path. I'm not all the way up here. I can't be touched by the Luciferian. Everything's wonderful, everything's light, and there are no world issues, and there's no I'm so positive nothing can touch me. Or let's go to war because we hate, we wanna destroy, blah 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 blah. No. Take those two energies and balance them out in truth, so you can be recognized and rewarded by the Most High, which is your higher self and your spiritual strength. It's way bigger than this 3D body in this 3D world. I love you guys so much. I want you to see your own worth. And I want you to recognize it and reward yourself for everything that you've overcome and had to balance out in your truth. Alright? Well, those are your messages, my darlings. Please remember to press that like button, subscribe, and share, and let's get this positive message out to as many as possible. Alright? Take care. Bye for now.